Here, what is up with you? I hope you're doing good. Yes, yes, yes. If you're a returning viewer, hey, channel members, what's up, what's up? First things first, I want to get into Ariana Grande. She has started her new tour, the Eternal Sunshine Tour, and the tour is looking pretty interesting. I did watch the live stream for the entire tour. It was okay. It was an hour and a half, pretty short for that expensive tour. She's on stage doing her thing. I'm not mad at this tour. It's cute. It's a very cute tour. Set list was kind of weak, but hey, it is what it is. But people are talking about Ari. They said, Ariana, are you okay? Okay, they say that she looks sick. I mean, her actual bones are popping out of her chest, her arms, her shoulders. They said, Ariana, it gets to a point. In about 2 weeks, she'll start canceling shows. Oh my goodness gracious. We don't want that. We don't want that at all, okay? We do not want that. They said, I don't know if she can last the whole tour. Y'all, in my personal opinion, I don't know. Because I don't like talking about people's body when it comes to, being, whether it's too big or whether it's being too small, because you never know the full storyline in terms of what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, if her doctor has cleared her to go on tour, if her doctor says she can go on tour, if that's going to allow her doctor, then let her do that. What's the big issue? And, some people are just naturally smaller frame, naturally skinnier, and just naturally, just don't have, everybody's not meant to be thicker or have a certain amount of weight that you think they're supposed to have, you know what I'm saying? And also, Ari is vegan. She's a vegan. So when you're a vegan, you don't really get, the meat and that type of stuff in you. Because Ariana said that when she was thicker and bigger or whatever, she was drinking alcohol. She was sipping, you know what I'm saying? So she was a girly who has healed, or is healing, all right? But her tour was good. Her show was nice. It kind of felt like a sad undertone to it. The show felt very sad. It just felt very, very, very sad and depressing. Even though there were fun moments, exciting moments, the overall tone of it just felt very I don't know, just dark. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt dark. Moving on to Cardi B. Cardi B has a message for the haters via Instagram. She says, y'all have to let the hate go. People are wondering, is this about Lotto? Is this about the Lotto fans? Who is this about? Okay, they said, y'all have to let the hate go. You know why? Because the way I'm planning things, I'm going to keep winning and you're going to die. What? Why are you giving out threats like this, sweetie? Cardi always goes too damn far. That's the problem. She goes too far and she wonder why she's sitting home miserable and sad.
Say something. You gotta let that hate go. You gotta let that hate go. You wanna know why? Because the way I'm putting things together, the way I'm planning things out, I'm gonna keep on winning. And you're literally gonna die watching me win over and over and over again. Now, if you're banking on my downfall, it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. I might have some bad days that you might get a little key out of, but I'm never gonna fall. I promise you, I'm not your enemy. I mean, there's probably somebody out there that's preying on your downfall, but not me though, because I don't give a about you. So, heal. Let it heal from that.
Cardi, focus on getting your music career back to where it needs to be at. Focus on stuff that's actually productive. You're focusing on all the wrong stuff. That's why your career is flopping. Your entire last album was focusing so much on drama and hate and toxicness. You were not focusing on actual, the craft of rap anymore. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I don't understand. And also, why can't you just put Lotto's name on it? You know what I'm saying? You dancing around her name. Just say Lotto's name. Say you want to diss Lotto. And then maybe we can all be happy. Okay, sis? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're trying to act like you just don't want to put a name on it. Put a name on it. Okay, let's be real. Okay? I think Cardi B right now, her time is up. Her, Lizzo, Lotto, all them heifers getting on my nerves. All of them are. All Trim, Sunshine, Benzino, all of these girls are getting on my nerves. Seriously. And I'm really about 5 seconds away from busting like a bubble. Oh, that sounds so freaky. But I'm just being I'm so mad I could pop. That's what I meant. Not busting actually busting. But busting. All right, let me next topic. Where all my scamming, at? Spend that money fast. Carisha's music is so trash. And her voice annoying as shit. Cancel that girl. Cancel that girl. She ugly as shit. Cancel that girl. She ugly as shit. Moving on to Carisha Spin That Trash. It is currently aiming for a new peak within the top 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 in its 3rd week. Ooh, okay. Carisha is excited. She's replying to fans. Fans are saying, wow, they really tried to count Young Miami out. Now look, Carisha got the song of the summer, the Black Oprah. Girl, what? The Black Oprah? Isn't Oprah black? Then Carisha gonna put exclamation marks, basically hyping it up, you know what I'm saying, rooting for it, happy for this message. People in the comments, they said this. They said they didn't count you out. They found out you were selling young girls to Diddy while he, okay, to them. And me personally, yeah, exactly. Why is Carisha acting like her hate train is just a random hate train? Sis, we saw you. We see you support Diddy. We saw what she was doing. This hate train is not a random hate train, boo. I don't know what she's on. She's tripping. She thinks she's in some hate train that's unwarranted. No, baby, you're known as a Diddy supporter. Therefore, you deserve to be treated as such, okay? You are a Diddy apologist. And that's never a flex. I don't care what anybody gotta say. Oh, she got the money. Is the money worth her morals, though? Okay? Fans have saw that Carisha is going up on the charts, and they're using the Kiki Palmer meme. Damn, how did you get up there? All by yourself. You're good. They're using that meme right now, and I agree. How did she get up there? I mean, who DJ D she on right now? Because she had to do some little, you know what I'm saying, in the DJ distribution process rooms or whatever, to get her music on radio. Okay, because let's be real, radio is why she's charting, because her streams are not that high. They're just not that high. No, her fans don't buy anything. They can barely afford a Big Mac meal without crying. So it's who, how, what, where, why? Uh-oh, it seems like we may be getting a White Chicks too, in case y'all don't know. But one of the Wayans brothers said that if Scary Movie 6 does really well, guess what? They're going to work on White Chicks too. Yes, so I'm looking forward to that. So Scary Movie 6 is doing amazing, y'all. It has opened with a $105.5 million at the global box office. That has crushed all the expectations. It was expected to do around 50 to 60 million. That was the range it was supposed to do, but it doubled that. It is the biggest opening weekend for the franchise ever. Scary Movie is going crazy right now. And have you seen it, y'all? Comment down below your opinions. I really want to know what y'all think. I really want to know what y'all got to say about this. Also, the Scary Movie franchise to me is so needed because we need movies that don't have so much heaviness to it. You know, everything is so heavy and so emotional and so sad. Like, there are not really many movies that you just go out and just laugh at. You know, everything got to be some crazy detailed story and storyline that feels so intense. And it's like, no, why can't we just laugh? Why can't we just not take anything seriously? Moving on to Akbar, y'all. Akbar, she is taking everybody beat and ripping them on it, okay? So Akbar, as you all know, Cardi B has a song called Pretty and Petty. Akbar says, you ain't pretty, you just petty. Wait, I forgot how she said it, but it was something real corny, but it was funny. Akbar, I don't know what she's trying to gain out of doing this stuff. It just feels very random. It's like she's just bored in the house and, you know, let me just do a little Cardi B diss track. It's like, sis, come on now. Come on, sister. I know you hate Cardi B, but you're giving Cardi B's song more promo and more press by doing a remix to her song. Let's just be real, okay? But Akbar has issued a statement. This is what she said. Akbar says, Cardi, I don't hate you. I just don't F with you. I have never been a hater. You must forgot what you did, release a video of me giving my ex-boyfriend, TJ, top. Got somebody to attack me in the club and mock my deceased mom, and not the fact that you lied on my late mom. But of course, your bird brain fans will rally behind the girls mess. It's fake. I'm not. I ate you the F up in that freestyle. Continue to win, because none of y'all can stop Jesus Christ from blessing me. Wait, are you telling her to continue to win? Or you meant to say I continue to win? Akbar, what are you doing? What are you doing, sweetie? I'm happy you're dissing Cardi B, because Cardi B deserves every diss towards her, but it's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're giving her too much attention. Cardi don't need all this attention. Okay, I want Cardi B to just vanish. Moving on to Lizzo. Lizzo's new album tracks pulled a combined 61,000 views in their first 24 hours on YouTube, on the YouTube platform, excluding B-Word and Don't Make Me Love You, which were released earlier. Notably, not a single track into the global or USA Apple Music Top 200 charts. Alex Brucewitz says, LOL, what a flop. And yes, what a flop. Don't play with Nicki, okay? Don't play with Nicki. That's one thing about it. When you come for Nicki, you're going to always flop. Period. Point blank, period. Hey, Lizzo, I want you to go to therapy. And therapy for many reasons, but first reason I want you to go to therapy for is because you are annoying. You need to have somebody heal your inner childhood trauma, whatever traumas you got in your heart, baby. You need to get that healed. Because the way you acting online right now, sis, is not okay. It's not cute. It's actually very depressing to see. It's very sad to see, honestly, okay? Now, Lizzo, she has some more stuff to say. Somebody said, Lizzo not having a fan base is so weird to me. When this woman was literally selling out arenas not even 2 years ago. Like, where did those people go? Yeah, because she was doing an arena tour. Oh my gosh, she was doing an arena tour. Wow. What happened? Oh, okay, look. She says this. This is what Lizzo says. Lizzo corny self says, I actually can answer this. The industry changed so much in the last 3 years. Streaming replaced radio, and I was a radio darling. That's how my fans discovered my music. Not to mention the very obvious and public attack on my career changed things. But I'm out here doing my absolute best, and you can't knock a B for that. Yes, I can. Sometimes your best isn't enough, sweetie. So let's not get too comfortable about doing your best. Let's be real. Let's be real. We gotta be real, y'all. Sometimes doing your best is not enough. Especially if you know that you were once somewhere else. Okay, Lizzo, I'm not clapping for you. I'm never gonna clap for you, okay? She says that radio killed streaming. Girl, radio been killed streaming back in 2015. What are you talking about? Like, everything is not about, every excuse is always outside of her hands. Every excuse is radio, the algorithm, the case, okay? Your music is trash. Lizzo says that, not to mention the very obvious attack on her career, changed things. Sweetie, stop. What do you mean attacking your career? Didn't you, like, come on now, come on. But she says that her fans discover her through radio. But no shade, Lizzo, if somebody's a fan of you, right, they don't have to keep going to the radio to hear you. They're just gonna follow you on social media and keep up with you. But nobody cares about you. Why can't you just understand that? Like, you keep trying to point everything outside of you. I hate that. But let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. Do y'all feel like the radio ruined her career? That's silly. That's just silly. You can't blame the radio for why you can't sell out stadiums. Well, I'm sorry, arenas. Like, like, what? And Lizzo, ask yourself this. Why can't you get on the radio no more? Why can't you? Let's talk. Ow, 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 ow. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. There's a debate happening online right now. They're trying to say that Cardi B now owns Pink. They're trying to say Mona Leo is now the new queen of Pink in the rap girl. I mean, it's kind of getting insane, y'all. They're trying to now make Pink other girls' brands. Okay, and it's like kind of crazy. It's very crazy, actually. Somebody said, so Nicki doesn't own Pink, but y'all stay calling her Pink Lady and Pink Wig. Interesting. They're trying to basically, y'all, rewrite history. Okay, we all know Nicki Minaj is the Pink Lady, the Pink Girl, Pink Friday, Pink Barbie. Like, why is this even a conversation? This is silly to me. Like, y'all gotta grow up. Y'all have got to grow up. Why are the Cardi B fans and social media stands trying to rewrite Nicki Minaj's history? Like, when I think about Nicki Minaj, I think about Pink, I think about Colorful, I think about Barbie. Okay, nobody looks at Cardi B and thinks Barbie. We think about Botched. We think about Joan Rivers. Okay, when we think about Cardi B, we think about the Purge mask. You know, we think about Cardi B, we think about face melting. We don't think about no daggone Pink. Okay, we think about red for a botched surgery. That's what we think about, okay? Somebody said, literally no one for 100 years from now will look at a female rapper wearing pink and say, oh, that's Cardi B coded. It will always be Nicki Minaj coded. Give it up. Point blank period. Look at how they cleared that. Moving on to our next portion of the video. Social media is talking. They're giving Nicki Minaj her praise. They're giving her flowers. On Nicki Minaj, she has learned and she's now moving differently. They said, I love that Nicki Minaj got everything off her chest before their rollout started. Because now they're getting no traction and no reaction from her. Clock that T. I'm glad too. I'm very happy that they're not getting no clicks off Nicki Minaj. Because Nicki Minaj, she accidentally gave Megan a #1 on Billboard. Okay, that was kind of crazy. No shade. We gotta all admit that was a moment. And you know, these people be profiting off of her. Okay, that's why Lizzo thought she could do it this time around, y'all. Because back in the day, Cardi B got big off of this and Nicki Minaj. Lotto, you know, all these girls had a moment off this and Nicki. And Lizzo don't realize, baby, the time that's over with now. That's over. That formula is long done now. Nicki has realized her power, truly her power, and realized, wait. Oh my God, I'm giving these girls free promo. Just having the Nicki Minaj name attached to their name in a headline, regardless of what it is about, is promo for these girls. I'm glad Nicki didn't reply to Ice Spice's messages that leaked years ago. I'm glad Nicki Minaj did not mention JT. Even though I still like JT, I'm glad that JT and Nicki's beef never hit the mainstream media. It never hit no headlines to where it was, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like on the low, you know what I'm saying? But let's talk about that. Let's chat. Moving on to Lotto. Lotto's OK featuring Doja Cat has seen a 55% increase on Spotify yesterday, pulling over 260,000 streams. It is also trending on TikTok, yes, with over 30,000 posts in just 1 week. It seems like Lotto and Doja Cat have a new hit together. People are happy. Oh my gosh, yes, Lotto, Doja Cat finally getting a hit. You know, both of these artists are struggling right now. So these both fan bases, they're like sitting back right now with their fingers crossed, hoping and praying the song becomes something bigger. But I doubt it. This song is not really anything, that good. It's just catchy a little bit here and there, but after about like a month, I don't see the song going nowhere. Okay, I just don't. But both fan bases are desperate for hits because they haven't had a hit, both of these artists, in like a couple years now. So, I get it. I understand, when you just been so thirsty and desperate for a long time, it just feels like you're longing for that feeling again, But let's talk, y'all. Do you all feel like this song may be a hit? The rap girls are just flopping right now, all the way around. Everybody's flopping because one person is gone. And who do you think that is? Who? Let's talk. Who's gone that people don't know how to move no more now? I'm gonna let y'all figure it out in the comments, no shade. I knew it, I knew you. Moving on to Taylor Swift, her new song, I Knew It, I Knew You, where my Swifties ad is aiming for #1 debut on the Hot 100. It will mark the first Disney song to ever go #1 and Taylor Swift's 15th #1 overall. So wow, Taylor, 15 #1s, you finna surpass Drake. Okay, you finna surpass Drake. Drake has 14 or 15, I don't know, I forgot, I gotta look it up. But, same ballpark, basically. Now, I'm proud of Taylor, this song is good. It's very emotional, it's very, like, aw, it's like really cute, really sad, but it's still good, okay? Have you all been tuning into Taylor Swift or nah? I love Taylor. Now, I be getting backlash in real life and on YouTube for liking Taylor, but I like her. I actually like her music all the way around. Like, I love a lot of her albums, except for Fearless. Fearless is not really, I don't really connect with that album like that. But everything else I love. Moving on, I'm seeing some weird captions on social media, some weird headlines. They said Ariana Grande has noticeably skipped all of her collaborations with Nicki Minaj on the Eternal Sunshine Tour, despite performing about 85% of her biggest hits. They said notably, she previously included Side to Side on the Sweetener World Tour set list alongside many of her biggest hits. Now, mind you, Ariana Grande missed a lot of her songs from a lot of her albums on her new tour. This has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj at all. Ariana Grande missed her entire Sweetener World Tour, Sweetener album. She missed a lot of positions. She missed a lot of Thank You Next. Why are you trying to push this narrative that she's trying to kick Nicki Minaj out? Okay, stop. Ariana Grande has bigger problems to worry about. Seriously, she just does. Okay, y'all need to stop trying to be messy. Arianators, Ariana Grande fans, stop. This is weird, it's lame, and y'all get no cool points from me. Y'all get no cool points for this, okay? These headlines, I'm not rocking with it. I'm not rocking with it, okay? Also, Side to Side doesn't fit Ariana Grande's current era. It just doesn't fit the tour. The tour is about being just healing and stuff and all this deep, dramatic stuff. Side to Side isn't gonna match the vibe. Okay, let's be real. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is clapping back at fans. Megan Thee Stallion fires back at angry straight men, criticizing her music after teasing a new song that calls out cheating men a few days ago. Megan says, LOL, that's how I know this song about to be a banger. Hot girls, get ready to collect your points and male tears this summer. When should I release this? Never. Never. Go heal. Okay, go heal, girl. Go to therapy first. You trying to make a diss song to how men aren't nothing. Go heal. Go heal. We don't want to hear your diss to men right now. I don't think we care, unfortunately. And there's no shade to Meg. I know she's trying her best and doing her best, cool. But I also feel like when it comes down to this whole Klay Thompson stuff, you keep dragging everybody into the drama. You keep dragging us into it just for you to find a new man tomorrow and have the same cycle again and again. We don't care. And I guess she's trying to use this as a promo moment for her new song. And I guess she's trying to use this as oh my God, I'm just so annoyed by this guy. No, you're not. You like this attention from this guy. Even this video alone from this man who she was reacting to probably gave her this validation because he's reacting to your song. And you like any male attention. Moving on to Drake. Drake ties Adele as the artist with the 9th most weeks at #1 in Billboard 200 history. 40 each, yes. So, okay, congrats to Drake doing his big one. Iceman has grew on me a lot, y'all. I know Iceman, I was not a fan at first, but Iceman has grown on me. I'm like, okay. Beach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby.